skyline of San Francisco's financial district is about as picturesque as it gets. An area that was bustling with people several years ago, but one that, according to the numbers, is now more vacant than it ever has been.
So right now in downtown San Francisco, we have a vacancy rate of a little over 35%, which is the highest that we've ever recorded in the history of San Francisco.
Colin Yasukochi is executive director of the Tech Insights Center at CBRE, which focuses on the tech industry and how it affects commercial real estate. He says that office vacancy numbers in San Francisco were 3 to 4% pre-pandemic, meaning we've seen at least a 30% increase, and that trend may continue.
We think that the vacancy rate will probably creep up some more in 2024, probably at least through the first half of the year, I would say, because there still are firms who are consolidating and reducing the amount of office space they have.
The challenge still remains remote work and the city's reliance on tech as its largest industry. And those tech workers, they've been working from home for a long time. Many of those businesses are operating successfully from home.
And while the Bay Area Council's Jeff Belisario says homelessness, crime, public safety, and all-around cleanliness are still the top concerns among current and potential San Francisco employers, he also says one thing is true.
It's not a doom loop, right? The numbers don't necessarily suggest that. A doom loop would have high unemployment. Would have businesses running to other cities. That's not where we are. But we're not in a spot where we're thriving and succeeding, right? We're kind of surviving.
While companies like Nordstrom, Cinemark, and Old Navy have closed retail locations in the city, Belisario says San Francisco business license data shows that overall, the city is no longer losing more companies than it's gaining. Still, though, retail vacancy rates have risen to above 18% in Union Square. Kazuko Morgan of Cushman & Wakefield says businesses are opening up, and good news is on the horizon.
There are a fair amount of leases that have been signed that have not been announced. That will be probably forthcoming next year. We have a fair amount of tenants that are under construction. That's going to add to the vibrancy as well.
Morgan says that workers going back to the office and more conventions would both help retail, but the positive image of San Francisco must also get out there too.
Our biggest issue, I think, has been just the backlash with the media and throwing us under the bus, the city. And I think that's probably been one of the toughest things that we've had to deal with.
When people, just everyday people go and take video of dozens of people running out of a store, and then all of a sudden you see Walgreens close multiple locations and CVS close multiple. I do think there's something to be said about there are actual problems.
Yeah, there are actual problems, but a lot, those problems exist in every city, right? In every shopping mall, even some of the best with the best security and, your classic high-end and luxury.
Politicians have talked about the recent interest in San Francisco from artificial intelligence companies. Those we talked with said that while that is a definite positive going forward, those AI companies would take up only a portion of the millions of square feet of vacant space available. J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.